Hi guys, I'm Joe.
And I'm Viv.
We recently shared this birth vlog and the birth story, so we shared a question box on our Instagram page. If you don't follow us, go there.
Follow
and
Joe and Viv.
yeah, and we asked you to ask us questions about birth and postpartum. So today we will be answering those questions and try to get through as many as possible. So let's jump right into it. Yay. Which hospital did you give birth in?
In the Medical Hospital in Warsaw.
How did you come up with the name Ivy? Family name, just heard it and liked it?
Yeah, just heard it and liked it.
We wanted a name that was nature inspired, so we kind of were looking mostly at nature inspired names, and it just felt like it. We chose it when we was already a few months pregnant, I think, or at least several weeks. And it's just, we had few ideas about the names, and this one we felt like it really matched her personality or like what we felt, her energy, you know.
We also really liked Bella, so it was a little bit between those two, but we decided to go with Ivy. We really like this name, and
it suits her so well. Right now that
she
started seeing things, turns out she really loves plants. Like she stares at plants for hours. She loves green, so it just feels like it was such a
good name.
Yeah, such a good decision.
By the way, thank you for all your questions. We have so many, so I hope we will answer to all of them.
How does it feel after having her?
How does it feel?
Surreal.
Surreal, yeah.
It's just sometimes I wake up in the night and I'm like, oh wait.
Yeah, you forget that
I have a baby.
Yeah. Surreal. We are still adjusting to have a baby, but I love being her mom. I absolutely love motherhood. I love being a mom, which is very surprising. I didn't know how I was going to like it. For real, I knew I would love my baby and I would do whatever for her and do my best to be a good mom. But I didn't know I would like it so much. I don't really like babies or kids. I'm sorry to all the other people, but I don't really connect with them unless they are like from my family or something like that. But I'm not like this kid person. Like Joe is much more a kid and like baby person.
We are with kids, mutually fascinated by each other.
Yeah, exactly. So I wasn't like that. So it's a big surprise for me that I like to be a mom so much. If I could, I would only be a mom like forever, you know. I love my baby so much. It's crazy. The amount of love and things you feel for your baby is crazy.
And how much worry it causes as well at the same time.
Worry is like being worried all the time and in love all the time, and like all these heightened emotions really, especially in the beginning.
Because they are so new.
Yeah, it's just so surreal.
It's like there's so many hard moments really, like for the first time you're probably not sleeping at all for weeks and weeks, and the exhaustion kind of builds up.
And I was healing, so I was in a lot of pain in the days after the birth.
But the good moments are just so good. This is really, when you think back, this is what you remember.
Also, our daughter unfortunately has colics and it has been horrible. That part is just to see her in pain is like absolutely heartbreaking for me. I cannot do it. I start crying. I think I spend most of my time crying when she's crying or like very sad. But you know, then we have those moments when she's happy and she's smiling and she's looking at the plant and she's so interested in the world even though she's so young. It's just amazing. I love being a mom.
It's so fulfilling.
It's very fulfilling. So I think overall we're doing great having a baby, but it's not without its challenges.
At what time of Sunday was Ivy born?
At 12:15, 12:15.
And on which week of pregnancy was she born?
38th week.
days.
Yeah, few days.
Were you fully ready to become mummies? Did you have everything ready, I'm guessing? Yes, we were expecting that she will come earlier, so...
I had a feeling, and I think we had pretty much everything.
I cleaned the house right before we left. I even packed some food for us. The laundry was done. All of her things were prepared. I think we bought everything we were planning to buy. I think we were like as ready as you can be.
Yeah, obviously few things after you already know the baby and you're like, oh, maybe it would be useful to have this or that, but all the things that were actually necessary and essential we had. And mentally, if we were ready to be a mom, I don't think you will be ready ever for what is to be, like, it's too much emotion, like it's a lot, in a good way, obviously.
Will Joe need to adopt her? No. So she is, if our marriage was
Sorry, our baby is
with my sister.
Yeah, and we just heard her, so let's do this quickly.
If our marriage was recognized in Poland, which is not, she would be half Portuguese after V and half Polish after me, but our marriage is not recognized in here, so she automatically becomes only Portuguese. And
Portuguese nationality.
Portuguese law, she can have straight away in her documents two mothers. It is quite complex for us because she was born here and I'm not in the birth certificate, and we also are not in Portugal to be doing the documents.
So we have a lawyer and we are still in the process, and we will let you know once everything is complete.
And we will make a video about the whole process because it's been very long and confusing.
We don't want to give too much away right now because we don't have all the information, and we don't want to give the wrong information.
Why was your hospital 3 hours away from you? So I kind of mentioned it in the birth story in the last video we shared, but in Poland, in public hospitals, you can only stay after the birth with your partner, my wife, in the visiting hours. So I would have to go away for the nights, and she has to stay there at least 48 hours. And since V doesn't speak Polish, I think it was like an additional thing that she was anxious about being alone in a hospital with a baby right after giving birth, so still healing, and like it was important for both of us that I can stay there all the time.
Also, as a family, you just have a baby and you have to go away in your first night with the baby. So
we had two like private hospitals that we were considering that were like 2 and 3 hours away, and the one we chose is because we have family in Warsaw, so we knew like we can stay with them, or like they can come and bring us something if we need something, and
it was just easier for us.
But that's why we chose a hospital that wasn't in our city, because we just don't have any private hospitals in here, and I couldn't stay in the hospital all the time after. Did you have an epidural?
Yes, I did have an epidural, and you can watch our birth story video. I mentioned everything and why I chose to have an epidural and my thoughts on it.
But in short,
I did.
We recommend.
And I'm happy about it. I don't have regrets.
Will you be mama, mommy, or something else? So for now, we really like mama, both of us. So we've decided for now, maybe, she will call us whatever she wants when she can make this decision. But for now, we are calling ourselves Mama Joe and Mama Viv. And I really...
Actually, Mama V.
Mama V, yeah.
Which is what I...
Yeah. And we really like this also for the reason that she like straight away kind of learns our names.
I would like her to know our names and know that I am a person, and I am Viviana and Joe is Joe.
And when someone like refers to me as Joe,
I'm not
it's
just
about me.
Mom, but I am Viviana, and she knows my name. That would be nice. But she can call us whatever she wants.
And what is your favorite memory from the delivery or bringing her home?
My favorite memory was really the time when they put her on me the first time, it was just surreal. Also, it was like such a relief that she was okay. Again, if you want to know what happened, you can go and check our video. But at one point, things were really uncertain and a little bit scary. So it was just a relief that she was here, and then she started crying. So everybody was saying she's okay, she's beautiful and healthy and everything. So that moment was, I cannot describe it. It's amazing. It's
For me, there was this other moment when we came to our room and we were left alone for the first time with our baby.
Also.
And we was like in a lot of pain and laying down, and Ivy started crying.
Yeah.
And for me, it was like, Vicky, she's crying, what do I do? And she told me to take her and rock her, and I'm like, I never held a baby in my life. Like, what if I don't know how to lift her up, what if I break her? She looks like so fragile, so I was just like so panicked.
Was literally like, what do I do? No, I cannot hold her. You have to do it. I don't know how to. And I was like, breathe, calm down. You have to do it because I cannot get up right now.
And I lifted her up, and she stopped crying straight away.
And from that moment on, Joe is a pro.
Like,
Joe is the pro.
I did not put her down since then. Like, I slept the whole night with her that night, and I was like, literally, she looks very comfortable here, so I will just
stay here.
keep her here, and when she needs to eat, I may give it to her to you for a moment.
But you were completely in love with the baby. Yeah, I think also another moment that was very special for me was when we were in the room and everything was already a little bit calmer, and I was in so much pain, literally. I never had this much pain in my life, but I was like, I haven't kissed my baby and I need to. I felt I haven't kissed her, I didn't smell her properly. I need to do those things, so I got up very slowly and very painfully, and I think we even have a little...
It's in the birth vlog,
a little bit of that moment, and I was in so much pain, but not everything went away when I could feel my baby and kiss her. It was amazing. I kind of miss her now. I'm feeling her.
Yeah. Maybe we should. Maybe at the end, not when knowing her. Did you have a C-section or a natural birth?
I had a natural birth, but with medical intervention.
That's more of a comment, but we get a lot of comments that she has my eyes, which is
had so many
medically
comments.
Impossible. But her donor also has blue eyes, so she has it after him. I'm obviously going to tell her that. I don't want her to
No, we're totally
be confused about it.
It's after you.
I think her story is going to be very confusing at the beginning for her, because it's going to be so different from everyone else living in Poland. And for me, it's super important that even though for other people it might look like she has them after me, and without the context they will assume that, I want her to know exactly where it comes from, because it's a part of her story, and I love that we share that.
Also, we don't know if she will have blue eyes. It looks like that, but we don't know.
How is Joe coping with having to go to work and taking care of Ivy? So for a bit of context, V works in HR and now she's on 1 year maternity leave, which is a standard time in Poland, and I work as a content manager for a fitness company, and I work remotely. It's not because of pandemic, it's because I'm in a different city than my company, so I've always been working remotely, which is a huge help, and my job has flexible hours, so I can choose which hours of the day I work. As long as I work my 8 hours, it's okay. Of course, not through the night, but
it has been so helpful.
It's so helpful because it's super hard to work, and I admire people who have to go out and work, in outside of the home so much, because
the moms that have to go to work just after the birth. I absolutely, adore you guys. You are amazing. I don't know how you do it. I even am emotional thinking about it. We are so lucky that there's so many bad things about Poland, but one of the good things is that they really take maternity and being a mom and having children very seriously, and do give a 1-year maternity leave, which I'm very, very grateful for, and yeah, it's been so helpful. But we do realize how lucky we are to be in this position.
But answering the question is a bit trickier than it was before, of course, because I don't sleep almost at all, so it's very hard to focus, and also I'm working, but I'm really thinking like, how long has it been since our baby last ate, and
Ivy's here, so
yes, sometimes she's crying. I try to just work the hours when she's asleep, and I think I get all of my work done, so I'm very proud that I can still keep up with both, but mostly we are just very lucky about the situation we are in, and yeah, I'm just very grateful for that.
About second baby. No second baby for now.
Honestly,
about second baby, I just had one. Like,
that's
been
what I wanted
crazy.
to say. Like, after you have a baby, I think it's not the best moment to like be now thinking about, like, we have a baby, we have to focus on the baby. We definitely don't want to have a second baby as long as it would like compromise the resources and time
that we have
for our first.
one.
We don't feel like we can either financially afford or like with our, you know, patience and like energy levels to have a second child right now. So
also, I mean, I don't want to discourage anyone, but with the birth, I really need some time even to think about having another baby. Even beginning to think about.
So for now it's a no, but it's not like a no never. It's like at the moment we are not thinking about it.
For sure. ¿Cómo se llama? Her name is Ivy.
Talk for hours and never slept. Two silhouettes on the concrete.
What else?
I think that's all.
We watched the sun as it slowly crept from the horizon to the place we
There was a lot of people that asked about like her bruises on the forehead because we shared pictures, and it was actually just dry blood after the birth. It was, she's not injured. She's
also,
okay.
we have a lot of questions about how is going the postpartum.
But I think this is for a whole other video because
we will make another video about that. But at this moment, I am 9 weeks after giving birth. I feel way better, but it was quite hard for me in the first few weeks. And yeah, I will tell you everything about it. But yeah, for now, I think I am okay. So all is good.
Okay, that's it. I'm bringing her. I was sleeping.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Okay, that's it. Have a magical day.
Have a magical day.